Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that. Hey, what it is, what it do. Big boss, I'm coming through. Switching lanes, gripping grains, pop truck, I'm riding blue. It's the big boss, child boss, dog, can't pop through the door. The top of the box, before I get my soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last, good people do, don't have yourself. Caught him in the foul line, maybe about a peak game 84s on West Wayne. Man, I said I'm a fan of boxing, so I gotta show love to the ladies, man. Alycia Baumgardner teams up with Derrick James. Let's talk about it. Alycia Baumgardner seemed like, man, everything is up for her. You know what I'm saying? She kind of went through that controversy, you know, with the whole testing positive for a banned substance. You know what I mean? She was on the shelf for a little bit. Seemed like Eddie Hearn just kind of threw her in the trash. But she was just sitting, you know, and just out the way. She was trying to get a fight with Clarissa Shields, you know. But Jake Paul scooped her up and signed an MVP. And he got her fight immediately. You know, that's one thing I like about Jake Paul is as a promoter, he about his business. You know what I'm saying? He about his business as a promoter. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. I really like what he doing Paul's with women's boxing. He really putting on for them. He helping them get these big fights. He putting money behind them. He really invested behind women's boxing. So I tip my hat to Jake Paul. But this is a good move for Alycia Baumgardner. She, you know, smaller fighter who got power. And I think her linking up with Derrick James is beautiful because it'll teach her how to still be defensively responsible but be in the line of fire. Alycia Baumgardner, the bomb, you know what I'm saying, is a power puncher. You know what I mean? And I think that she'll be able to display her skills better by working with Derrick James. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened between her and Tony Harrison, but I feel like Derrick James is not a coach, he's a teacher. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you get involved with individuals like that, they just make you better. I mean, look what he did with Ryan Garcia. Made him better. You know what I mean? Frank Martin. For the most part, like, we're going to keep it 1,000. For the most part, he was doing pretty well against Tank. Right? It's just he stopped listening. You know, and that's just the truth. He stopped listening. You know what I mean? I think Frank Martin, if he would have listened to James, he probably could have beat Tank. You know what I'm saying? But he stopped listening, started doing what he wanted to do, started sitting on the ropes too long, started doing the same thing too many times, and Tank figured out his rhythm, his timing, cut him off, and that was it. Good night. Sleep. So I think Alycia Baumgardner is a fighter that's going to be able to listen to Derrick James, and I think he's going to be able to take her to another level. I think he's going to help her take over women's boxing. I think she definitely got the talent and the skill to do it. You know what I'm saying? But she got to listen to Derrick James, though. That's not the thing. Now, it's going to take a couple times. They got to build that camaraderie. You know what I mean? So, maybe just like the first fight is just kind of like a fill-out thing. Maybe try to see. Because I think she moved to Texas, too. I think she live in Dallas or in the Dallas area. You know what I'm saying? Because she been coming to Texas a lot. You know? Which, I ain't going to lie to you, I got a vent. I don't like that. You know, I don't like y'all coming down here, bro. Y'all boys be trying to bring that stuff where y'all from down here, man. We do stuff a little different down here in Texas, you know what I'm talking about? But anyway, other than that, Alycia Baumgardner, I think her and Derrick James is a great fit. I feel like with her teaming up with him, she'll be able to take over the sport of women's boxing, right? And be up there with Clarissa Shields. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? She may do so well to the point where she get a Amanda Serrano fight. She may do so well to the point where she might get a Clarissa Shields fight. You know what I mean? Who knows? She may have to go up and wait, but you know, I could see her doing that. You know what I mean? You know, if she just buckle down, listen to the teaching, right, and execute the fight plan from Derrick James, I could see her being one of those pillars in women's boxing. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss gun.